H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, come by, CBS Sports. But guess what? Today is Wednesday, Women Rock Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Fellas, I see you. But guess what? I can't see you until I see my girls first. And guess what? Not one woman has signed up on Women Rock Wednesday. Fellas, I'm going to give them a minute. We're going to give them a minute. They coming in. They give me a chance to do something. But fellas, I see you. I see you, fellas. I see you. Fellas, I'm watching what you're doing, man. I'm watching what you're doing, man. Let me put this in my notes while I'm here, since y'all don't want the women. I ain't seen them. They ain't popped up there yet. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, got that. Just put something in my notes. Yo, this gonna be crazy. This gonna be bananas today. Let me see. Share the show, everybody. Let me see that anybody sneak on there that I didn't see. Let me go to my Facebook, man. See that anybody sneak on there. Ain't no woman. I ain't seen a woman yet. Wait a minute, it's the day Wednesday. But fellas, we gonna start the show. I'm not waiting on them. I ain't waiting on them no more. And let me tell you something. When that thing hit 12:05, I'm in the building. I gotta go. I'm gonna shout out. Hey, fellas, I'm gonna shout out to y'all, man. What's up, Melvin News? What's up, Panther Network? What's up, D Holcomb? What's up, Eric Boone? What's up, Daryl Anderson? What's up, Corey Willis? What's up, Keith Liggins? What's up, Derek John? Derek, what's up, baby? Man, I have a day for the women, and where the hell they ass at? They vote? Did they vote? Y'all was there. Hey, y'all make sure y'all check them when they come on. I'm not believing this. Thank you, Mr. Haggerty. No woman yet. I see you, Lance. I'm going on my other stuff. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This ain't never happened. If you're on YouTube, hit thumbs up right quick. If you're on YouTube, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Everybody, Derek, hit your thumbs up. But, guys, you have a day. See, y'all, I'll never forget, this radio station told me, man, cut the women off. You ain't having no more Women Rock Wednesday. It was the lowest rated show of the week. And you know, I told him, hell, now you can't cut my girls off. And they late as hell today. They must have had to get I see Tasha. I see Brandon. Y'all must have had to get y'all nails done. Y'all got, what's up, Kevin Allen? Them women got to get they had to wait a minute. I know one of them was getting their nail done. I forgot about that. Yeah, see, thank you, Keith. Keith, y'all supposed to get on these ladies. Shanquetta, thank you, Shanquetta. Shanquetta all the way on the West Coast. And she getting up at what? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Thank you. Now they go Lakeisha. And all of them late. All of them late this morning. But guess what, y'all? They can be late all they want to. Because guess what? I'm going to look out for my girl. I was about to talk crazy about y'all till y'all came on. I'm serious. I was about to go. I was about to go in on y'all. But you know what, though? This is a great day. What? You back in Houston now? Oh, my goodness. All right. She's back. Hold up. This for you, Shanquella, since you came back. Well, you left us. Hold on. It's Women Rock Wednesday, man. Yo, I had to get some women on here because it's a young woman all the way in Chicago. She probably don't even know I'm about to talk about her right now. Dad, talked to her dad. She got the MVP of a volleyball team at the banquet last night. She's a junior outside hitter and varsity starter. She was. Let me tell you something. Amira Boone. I play golf with her dad, and when she's playing a golf match, when she's playing a volleyball match, he had to get off the golf course because he had to run because he want to go and watch. He want to go watch her on a link, and he would remind me of how I used to do if I rarely miss my son's basketball games, but if I can't make it, man, I'm stopping everything to watch because these moments, parents, these moments go by so fast. Shanquetta had a son that's played summer basketball, high school basketball, and just passed by. These moments pass by. That's why I tell y'all to enjoy these moments. That's why I try to keep y'all. Don't let these people have y'all uptight about this stuff and have you mad at your kid or have you arguing with your kid because he ain't doing this. Man, these moments are unbelievable. My son, he went to dinner last night with his friends and they sent me video and I mean, you know, 20. Oh, he's 29 now, 29 years old, and just so proud of him. Got a certain group of people that they be around, and some great people that surround him, and it helps me a lot. Help me sleep at night. Being 1,700 miles away. And my daughter, how far is California? What 20? What how 20? 2,200 miles away. I don't know how far California is from here, but enjoy your moments with these kids because it's a great day today. But shout out to Amira Boone. She's one of my women that rock the day. I got a few more women that rock the day, but I want to talk about it. It was a great day for all the young men and women signing their national letters of intent for their respective schools and committed for next season. But a special shout out to this young man, uh, Jarrell Barron. Uh, it's just unique that a young man commits to Brown University or Ivy League school. I've had the pleasure of having that experience. My son went to Cornell, graduated with honors, captain of the team, leader. He had so many relationships up there. He didn't come back home. He stayed in New York. And Gerald, let me tell you something, young man. Um, Great decision. Great decision. If you and the family need any help, uh, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. When you up there, when that stuff get tough, because it's hard being a student athlete in an Ivy League school. It's like none other. It's not like Rice, not like Vanderbilt, not like Stanford. The Ivy League is different, and you're supremely talented, man. You know what? It just warms my heart. It's been what? My son graduated in 13. I think the dude Xavier Eglin came right behind him, came up to Cornell. But after that, I don't know too many other basketball kids. I know Lyndon Rose' son, played football. He went to Columbia. And these just unique positions. It's not for everybody. And, it's just not for everybody. You got to, I never forget Joe Lewis. My son told me something. He said, Daddy, after he finished, he said, man, it's the hardest thing I ever did in my life, being a student athlete. And somebody was asking me, why didn't he pledge this and pledge Alpha? Because I think that's where. And he said, man, Dad, I just don't have time. Don't have time. Because see that look. I like that. Let me tell you. See, this is what I love about mamas. This is what I love about mamas. This is what I love about moms. Y'all ain't even got my name up there. Y'all didn't say it now. I guess y'all know who I am. She says, very true. She said, I moved back. My youngest wanted to graduate with his childhood friends here. I can move whenever I want. He only gets to be a senior once. That's what this stuff is about. Shanquetta, you just made my day. The things that we would do for our kids, and it's just great. So I'm gonna get on from there because it'll get me emotional about this stuff. What's up, Mark? It'll get me emotional about. But y'all, I saw something. I'm trying to see where I want to go. You know what? Daniel Cameron thought we forgot. We didn't. Let yesterday serve notice. Don't F with black women. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Daniel Cameron, that was the DA that didn't find those officers guilty of killing Breonna Stewart. Let me tell you something. He tried to run for governor and got his head tore clean off the bone. Jermaine Cooper got his head tore clean off the frame. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it because yesterday was a great day. And I got to share something with y'all too later on. A little bit later on. I want to share something with y'all because a friend of mine called me one day and it's just been it's been on my spirit. And he said some things, got a couple of dollars. Man, I can't believe, man, the position you in, man, you ain't voting for Trump, man. I'm surprised. I got something for him today. I ain't even gave him this yet, but I got something for him today. But Daniel Cameron, you thought we forgot, but we didn't. Let this serve notice. I repeat, don't F with black women. All right? And let me go in there a little bit. I'll go into it a little bit. Let me just tell you what happened yesterday in case y'all ain't been. But first of all, thank you, young voters. The future belongs to you all over the world. Young people are turning out in Virginia to get that clown out of there. Yeah, clown ass governor up there. Y'all got to understand, it ain't but 50 governors on the planet. 50. And they control what resources. If the federal government give you some resources, the government, we got one of the worst too. The government decide, the governor decide what we get or not. He can say, no, this is not good. Jermaine might need this. Jermaine's family might need it. Jermaine, he can't have it. The governors have that kind of power. But let me tell you something. They were mad as hell, these young people. They were ready to vote out the Republicans seeking to ban abortion and to weaken these gun laws. Breonna Taylor, I said Stewart. Breonna Taylor should still be alive. The voters in Kentucky, they could do up and all those young people showed up to make sure Dan Cameron was not placed in a position to do more cowardly acts in defense of the indefensible as a governor. Good job. Shout out to Yosef Salam, one of the members of the Central Park 5 that your homeboy Donald Trump talking about lock their ass up, lock them up, throw them in jail, throw away the key, who later became known as the Exonerated Five because they got out of jail, has officially won a city council District 9 seat in New York. Y'all, hold up. I don't even need y'all to clap because I know how important that is. Central Park 5, who were wrongly accused, forced into doing things by them crazy ass police officers. They got exonerated, and now one of them said, look, I'm going to go change the system. Now he's on the city council right there. 1980, a 15-year-old Salam and 4 other black and Latino teenagers, in case you didn't know, were wrongfully convicted of raping and beating a white jogger in Central Park. And Donald Trump took out a 4-page ad talking about lock him up and throw away the kid. Salam served almost 7 years in prison before DNA evidence exonerated him and others. See, and he said, for me, this means that we can really become our ancestors' wildest dreams. Salam said, a Democrat told Associated Press. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, when I see stuff like this, and I see, did I put it on here? I see stuff that's happening in Mississippi. Y'all better share this show. Y'all finna get something. Y'all ain't got. Oh my God, did I put it? Yeah. This in Mississippi. There I am. That's these people waiting out in line. A line at Willwood Baptist Church in Clinton, Mississippi. Some voters who just cast their ballot had to wait in line for 2.5 hours. I'm told this polling place location has run out of ballots at least 5 times yesterday and have been restocked with less than 100 ballots every couple of hours. They were trying to prolong this thing. And I have to share this stuff with y'all because some of y'all, we might not get this information. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why it got to me. Because they are trying to prevent blacks from voting in a county where Medgar Evers resided. Y'all, but if y'all don't know who Medgar Evers is, you better get to that damn Google like you Google about these places. His work, he died fighting for voting rights access. That's why they killed him. Let's kill this nigger trying to get these guys voted. Let's kill him. Coming home, coward shot him as he was coming under his carport. The man lost his life for the same voting rights citizens are being locked out like this for now. In the same communities. Y'all, we got to know this kind of stuff. I'm going to get to some sports in a minute. Got to know this. We already talked about Youngkin getting his head tore off up there in Virginia. Them folks voting against Trump. But wait till I tell y'all what a friend of mine tried to tell. Wait, just wait. But let's go back. I'm going to go back and forth today. Let's go back. Let me go back to where I want to go. Let's go back. Women Rock Wednesday, right? All my women out there. Y'all got to help me with this one. My women. I told y'all need to share this show because I need to talk to y'all about this.
We're failing as a black community, if not already failed. At what point we gonna start being honest? The image of black women, and it's not just her. I don't want to make this just about her. But why is it that in this society where they would cancel you for anything they don't agree with, the only thing you don't have to worry about them canceling you for is the negative image of black women? It's not just her. Let's look across social media. Look across the TV networks. Where is it where you just see, just show me the other black women too. If y'all gonna show me this type of black woman, please give me the other ones. Show me the ladies. Show me the ones that carry themselves. Baby, you can be a freak behind closed doors. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But God damn. How? we lost, bro. It's no coming back, bro. As a community, we're done. Bro, this is crazy. I'm just too old. That's what it is.
So, last couple of days when I just expressed my disdain for some things, and I love that other people have other opinions. They said, "Well, just let the kids have fun. Let's let the kids." But what was sexually appealing about this? Hold on, let me stop. What is sexually appealing about this? The brother is telling the truth. We are the only community, Brandon, that they impose the most destructive and degenerate culture and lifestyle. And when we push back against it, we are condemned by our own people. Tell me, Robert, you too. Robert, you too. You must be too. No, y'all. No. I got high standards. I got high standards for our young women. I got high standards for our young men. Just because it's okay for you, for the dudes to get in the dressing room and shake their ass and twerk like girls, I don't like Robert. I don't care what kind of dance it is. Whatever dance it is, stop it. Like the guy said, whatever you do behind your closed doors, okay. But it's still bothering me about these young girls at Prairie View Homecoming. They still bother me. It's still bothering me. Don't get mad at me because I expect our to be better. A young, beautiful queen.
He's so big right now.
Somebody got hurt. Our mind is the liquor. I don't know what it is. And that young man, I'm really pissed off at him because y'all, I'll never forget. I reading that Bible when Eve went and ate the apple. Yeah, I read it. And this always troubles me. It perplexes me. Eve ate the apple. But when God came back and talked to Adam, he didn't say nothing to Eve. He said, Adam, where are you? Where were you when your woman was over here talking to this snake? So that's why you can't let your woman talk to everybody. Yes. That's why as you women, if you got a man, especially a husband, you shouldn't be out there talking to everybody. But young man, what made you want to peel a banana and put whipped cream on it on a stage? That's what y'all in y'all hotel room do. What the hell you want to do? On a stage where I can see. See, you can't tell me I'm in your business. You done put me in your business. Shit, we in year 7, episode 12 of your business. We got to do better. Some people can't handle no liquor. Let the girls go to college and go out. Yeah, baby, I've been there. Young girls sometimes traditionally go to college and go crazy. Yeah, hot girl summer. Ignorant stuff in the world. Y'all know I say I can't curse no more. My daughter got on me. Hot girl summer. Let's start having some smart girl summers. Excellent girl summers. Not hot girl. Let me go. Let me keep going. But I wanted to ask y'all, was that family, talking to y'all, what's sexually appealing about that? Man, I'm sitting there thinking. Then I get a chance. Because Women Rock Wednesday, you know I'm always get a chance to see this. And I thought this kind of stuff I like. This kind of stuff I like. Little friendly competition. Howard versus Hampton. Watch this. See, I like that. And I'm old fashioned for liking that. They said, let's go at it. Little friendly competition. Always a good time. Which HU do you think won that battle? I know you needed a big one. But Keith Ligon said these kids are followers and we have no leaders and they do these disgraceful things. What you mean we have no leaders? What you mean by that? What you mean by we have no leaders? Tell me what you mean. We leading on this show right now. Y'all don't understand. It's some lives being affected by this show. I get the emails. It's some lives being affected. So we do have leaders. We need more leaders. More. We got leaders. But we need great leaders. But I want to shout out to these young guys when I get back at it. I think last night to the young guys who are off in college, you know, because we spend all this time talking about them in high school. When we go off in college, I want to shout them out. Doug compiled this list. Doug Jones, RCS Sports, he compiled this list. Yesterday, Aaron Scott from North Texas had 23 points and 7 rebounds. Corey Hadnot at Purdue Fort Wayne, he played 29 minutes, had 9 points. R.J. King, he's at Boise State, he had 11 points. And Reuben Jones from North Texas, he had 15 points and 5 steals. Wow, 5 steals. That's good, Reuben. But the other day, I meant to shout out all of these guys. It's more, but I want to shout them out. So y'all let these kids know Chop Shop still love them. Anderson Kopp played for Kansas City, had 15 points. B.B. Knight for Lamar had 19 points over the weekend. Brandon Love, Texas State, he had 13 points and 10 rebounds. Brian Miles, PVU, had 10 rebounds, 10 points and 10 rebounds. Calvin Solomon, UTEP, he had 12 points. Chris Ashby, Queens College, he had 15 points. Christian Eugene from Troy had 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. That's a good number. Deshane Reaver, Oral Roberts, 14 points, 6 rebounds. DJ Nussbaum, VMI, 10 points. DJ Richards at McNeese. Damn, I didn't know he went to McNeese. 17 points. Elijah Elliott, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. 14.76. Great night. Hayden Hefner, Texas A&M, 19 points. Jalen Ledee, San Diego State, 27 points and 10 rebounds. Javante Hopkins, Prairie View, 18 points, 9 rebounds. Jalen Weisinger, TSU, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Jeremiah Gambrell, Alcorn, wow, 17 points. Jonathan Massey, Longwood, 23 points. Kason Harrison, Winthrop, 15 points. Michael, I'm sorry, I can't get this name. Amaraji, HCU, 11 points. Nate Martin at Marshall, 15 points, 9 rebounds. Orlando Horton Jr., Prairie View, 15 points, 7 rebounds. PJ Haggerty, Tulsa, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Great move, PJ Haggerty. Terry Anderson, Lamar, 17 points, 5 assists. Tron Marks, Arkansas, 16 points. Tayshawn Archie at Tulsa, 11 points. I just want to give these the Houston area guys. Keith, you if that is that not a Houston area guy, we don't know who Dennis Jenkins is. Where did he go from? Chad Grove is in the Philippines right now. I saw you getting on that plane, boy. You halfway around the world now, boss. Hatter, Sherelle Parker was elected the first female, absolutely. A mayor of Philadelphia, absolutely. You know I was gonna get. Yeah, you're right. I didn't put her in there because I didn't. You know, people sometimes don't want to hear about Philadelphia. You know, some of these people get definitely follows the rap and have rappers like Lil Sexy Red leading them. Thank you. Let me keep going. Let me can. Oh, you from the Dallas? Okay. Shout out to Dennis Jenkins at St. John. 18 points. Damn. 8 assists, 7 rebounds for St. John's. Who we play for? St. John's played who last night? What's the school they played? What school the boy played for? Oh, is he? Oh, he played for St. John's. Respectfully, I have to disagree. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, I love that. Brandon, think about that. See, Keith. I know you were just talking, but you got people on here that know what they. I play for St. John. He said, respectfully, I have to disagree with you, Keith. There are plenty of leaders. We need more followers. Ooh, my goodness. Ooh, I like that. We need more followers. We need to mentor more young people to prepare them to become leaders at a young age. Absolutely. Y'all know how young Martin Luther King was when he started that, man? 19 years old, man. We don't have to be old. We don't got to be old. Hold up. He said, it's almost more important to have the younger generation a part of the different board of directors, committees, etc., and groom them into leaders. We need our society as well. Oh my man, so we can reach the younger generation. Exactly. That's the way this show is set up. I want the younger generation to hear this. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing, sweetie? That's what I want the young kids at Legacy School of Sports and Sciences. That I want them to be great. But we have to put some in them. If they ain't got nothing in them, they're going to go think it's a hot boy summer or the hot girl summer. Not teach them about Afrotech. Google that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Because I got some stuff to talk about that too. They need to get their stuff together too. But, and I thought about something. You know how I am. You know how I am. I didn't get a chance to pontificate on it a lot the other day about the game where Colorado University women's basketball team beat the number 1 team in the nation, LSU. And I saw this, and I want y'all to, where my women at? Share the show. I want y'all to help me with this one. Kim Mulkey, who is the coach, she had this to say after the game.
You live with poor shooting. You live with just a tough night offensively. What a coach, or what I don't live with, is just guts and fight and physical play, and just you got that, just that dog in you. And I just didn't think we had that tonight. I thought this young lady and I thought Samaya Smith did all they could. Well, look at them. You're talking about a true freshman, and you're talking about a true sophomore. We needed more than just them. We needed more than those two to have a little bit of fight within. This is not going to devastate us. Chicken Little said the sun will come out tomorrow, didn't he? You know, the sky's not falling. I know a little bit about this game. I knew what we faced. But what I didn't know about my team was all those things I just described to you. Those things are fixable, but I don't know how long it's going to take to fix it. Does that make sense? Sure does. So they probably will have a good practice come Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. What do you think about that interview? I didn't see the game. If anybody saw the game, I didn't see the game. What do you think about the interview? We have to teach and mold our younger generations to put more of an emphasis on having more more boardroom fantasies. And then, no, it's all the Brown. It's all right to have some. I don't mind about the bedroom fantasies. You know, let's have more. Yeah, that's all right. I just don't want them to do public displays of this crazy stuff. I don't mind them doing what they want to do in the bedroom. I don't. But did anybody listen to that clip? You notice she talked about, who was she talking about? She praised the freshman, she praised the sophomore, but we got Haley Van Lyth on that team. Van Lyth, whatever her name. And Angel Reese. What was she talking about? Was anybody listening? Where Mindy at? Sonya? Was y'all, where my women at? Were y'all listening to that? What day was that they got beat? Cause you know I am. I want to look at what happened. They played on Monday, didn't they? LSU, Colorado. Oh, here it is. I want to look at the box score. Ain't nobody talking to me. What y'all can't type? Y'all can't type? What was she talking about, Sonya? What was she talking about, Sonya? Huh? Angel Reese was 6 of 15. 15 points. 12 rebounds, though. 12 rebounds mean you led everybody in rebound. 12 rebounds mean you was about you. So it couldn't be. What was she talking about? What was she talking about? Wow. They just won a national ship, so they probably are complacent and need to get their hunger back. Okay. That's what you think she was talking about? Okay. I like that. I like that. Huh. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Daryl Barnes. Flaugier, she had 3 points. 18 minutes. 3 points with a good rapping ass. I mean, behind. What did the young lady from, Haley Van Lyth? She had 14. She was 4-11. 4-6 from the free throw line. 7 assists, though. 14 and 7. They ain't got the plus minuses on here. Huh. I wonder what she was talking about. Maybe it wasn't a big thing, but I just wanted to know, what did you think about the comment? Maybe the fight and the motivation is not there right now. And let me help. Mind games, I like that. 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 I like that, Kevin. Kevin, when you at this age, and you have a lot of success and a lot of money, how could it not impact you? Before y'all, I be like to just give y'all things. I like to give y'all context, because some of us forget about it. But Trey Phillips, at a young age, when you were at the age that Angel Reese is, and I'm gonna talk about her, you have all this success and this money, how could it not impact you? I know I had no money when I was in college. At a young age, you are not mature to handle real success. Success usually, for most of us, come over time. If you're in the NBA and you got $5 million, then you go in the locker room, you got to do it and they make $200. It's a humbling thing. When you in college, Lakeisha, where my girls at? Lakeisha here, Sonya, oh, got 2 Sonyas. Hey, Miss Sandra, we got all my Sonyas. I got a question for you. When you in college, if you was in college and you had $100,000 in the bank, yours, not your mammy's, not your daddy's, you like the emperor, the chosen one. Can you imagine in college having $100,000 in your bank account? I want all of y'all to just go think about that right now. Nowadays, you got kids rolling up to college in a Rolls Royce. And I think it's great. I think they should get as much money as they possibly can. But we've never seen this before. It's something that's new. Brandon, we don't know if it's going to impact the kids or not. This NIL stuff. Look at Angel Reese. Check this out. Name me a college basketball player, a woman college basketball player that has won a national championship, is showing up on all these award shows, throwing out the first pitch at the Baltimore Orioles game, is on the sideline at the football game, and everyone wants to take a selfie with her, even the workers and everybody, and she's making a ton of money with NIL. Where is the example before this? This all new. It would be difficult for it not to affect you. I don't blame her. I'm not saying anything bad, but she's a teenager. Then I look, Kim Mulkey is the highest paid women's basketball coach. She's getting well compensated for her success that she had. But Patrick, I just like to look at it different, Pat. Sonya, Sonya, what college do you go to, Sonya? Put you on that college campus, you got $100,000 in your bank account. Can't tell you nothing. No, they couldn't tell me nothing. This girl can't even go to class because of the demands of her time. Absolutely. I don't think it's not she's just not hungry. She's a little girl. Tony, do me a favor. Go back to when you was 18 and 19. She's a young woman, I'm sorry. Go back. See, some of y'all just sitting up here on your lofty, on your high horses and throwing out all of these. No. Go back. Go back in your mind. Chuck said, what's up, Chop Shop Boom? LSU was not prepared. Chemistry isn't there yet. No true point guard. That hurt you. Hopefully they'll get better. Think about it. Derek Barnes said he was a handful and he was broke. Yo, couldn't tell me nothing in college. And I had bread. Whoa. I just want to give y'all that. Just thought I'd share that with y'all. It's going to be Rock Wednesday, right? Let me keep going down. See what else I have for you. See what else I have. First of all, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how a real taco look at Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar. Yeah. I should have had that in the background. Shout out to our partners, Cleopatra's, Lance and Charles, Mimi. He said at 18, most of us was balling. That's right. So when people get to talking about these kids, talking about they ain't in shape and all that kind of stuff, man, show them that shrimp. Man, let me see, can I find the shrimp, man? Hold up, man. Let me see, can I find it, man? Let me see. Oh, hell yeah, I got it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at Cleopatra's right now. You can see the smoke. Yeah, you see the smoke coming from my Mardi Gras shrimp. I keep trying to tell y'all the best kept secret in the world. Cleopatra's, Richmond, Texas.
Who is that, Barry? But Barry, I saw some stuff, y'all. I want to go to NBA a little bit, and then I'm gonna give y'all some that's real cool. I want y'all. I got some ammunition. I'd love to give y'all ammunition to go out in this world we in. But I'm gonna give you. Maybe I'll give it to you tomorrow. But I'm gonna try something. I saw this, y'all. This clip of John Morant, man. I'm missing him. I'm having withdrawals because I ain't gonna lie, he one of my favorite players. But I'm gonna show y'all this clip is one of the best skills and IQ play, one of the best skills and IQ plays that I've ever seen. I want y'all to watch this. Right? Watch this.
And a tee. How about that? Behind the back and takes it. Paul Volton got it.
And a technical foul here by Dylan Brooks.
Memphis had a foul to give. And a tee.
Y'all see this? Hold up.
How about that?
Have y'all ever seen a human being do this? Look what he's doing to C.J. McCallum, man. He's baited him. C.J. said he got his back turned. He don't know what's happening. But look, his jaw's head is kind of looking out his peripheral. It's basketball IQ, y'all. Barry McDonald. Just watch this, y'all. I wish I could do this from. Look at that, y'all. Went down there and did his thing on him.
In the back and takes it. Paul Volton got it.
And a technical foul here by Dylan Brooks.
Memphis had a foul to give. And a tee. How about that? Behind the back and takes it.
Is anybody out there?
Technical foul here.
I guess y'all done did that
Dylan
before.
Brooks.
Memphis had a foul.
Y'all probably
to give.
see that every day. I've
And
never
a
seen this,
tee.
man.
How about that? Behind the back and takes it. Paul Volson got it.
And a technical foul here.
Yeah, I never seen it, man. I never seen nobody even think like that. The closest I think like that is Jason Kidd. Hold up. Keith, I'm talking about something, man. I ain't got time to talk about that mess. I'm talking about something that's important. Then I went and I'm watching this dude Joker, man. He's playing a different game. And I hope I put it in there. Let me see. Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this. Y'all watch. Hold on. Joker, he's directing traffic, right? Y'all, I love this kind of basketball, man. Y'all, let me explain to y'all what happened, just in case y'all don't. Watch Joker. He diagramming and running this play in real time. Let me go back. Let me go back so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Look what he's telling everybody. This is what you want out of a player. Look, he telling dude, go on down there. He told Aaron Gordon to go get in the dunker spot. Ben, hey, man, I just asked about you. Watch this. Watch this. Then he telling what his name? Michael Porter Jr. Man, to move a step up from the corner. Because he's in the corner. He telling him to come up a little bit. Watch this, Chuck. He said, you come up a little bit. Okay, all right. Then he tell KCP right there, right? At the I wish I could point to it. He right there at the free throw line extended right there. Said, man, you get in the corner. The dude drawing this up in the dirt, man. Look, watch. Look what he tell him. Get in the corner, buddy. Aaron Gordon, get in the dunker spot. He's still telling him. Points to Gordon and said, man, get in the dunker spot, man. Gordon don't even understand yet. KCP gonna tell him, man, get on down there where you supposed to be, man. I got this corner. See, now he's on down. Now he running the play. He gets the ball from Reggie Jackson, and he finds whoever the defense leave open. Y'all watch this. Watch. You got it? Look. Y'all, that's why they talk about that dude, man. That's why they talk about that dude. When LeBron does this, he great. The great ones does this. What if we had a high school player doing that? Amen. We didn't see him. Tell us about somebody who we can see now, Darryl Ball. We don't want to hear about nobody y'all played against in 100 years ago. We talking about current events right now. Because none of us saw it. It ain't no video. We don't know about it. I just gave you an example of something. Let's just ride with this. You don't have to bring up your dudes back in 1942. Come on. Come on. He playing a different game. He playing a different game. Y'all just can't let nobody else be great. Y'all got to come with somebody else. We had a guy. Y'all just can't say. Y'all can't let nobody else just be great. Yesterday, I mentioned somebody, a name. I think Herb come on there and talk about, well, Can y'all just let somebody else be great? Carrie Holmes, you great. I ain't gonna let nobody come up there. You do something good, and I'm talking about Carrie Holmes, right? Then somebody gonna come on here and tell me, Carrie, well, so-and-so did. So you try. Let's talk about Carrie right now. Why we always got to bring well, and we can't help it. No, Keith, I'm talking about some basketball IQ that a lot of people don't even pay attention. And you worry about somebody at a restaurant, on a restaurant, going to jail. Come on, Keith. Y'all can't we just let... It's like, let me use somebody. Trey Phillips. When y'all come on here and talk about one of the young kids, I come up here and talk about a player. Have y'all ever heard? I don't come back. Oh, this player better than this player. You never hear me. Let that player shine, son. Y'all notice I never get into Michael Jordan and LeBron debate, and I tell y'all bait with yourself. I've had the advantage of watching both of them up close, at the gym, where they work out, at the games, for years. We ain't talking about you, Keith. We ain't talking about you. I'm just saying, man, y'all, we just let Joker be great right now. We ain't worried about your homeboy you used to play with back a long time ago. We talking about Joker. But back to Joker. He playing a different game, y'all. I watch some of the stuff he was doing. Watch this pass, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Where he at? What Joker at? Watch this.
Inside your leg. Inside your leg. Inside your leg.
I mean, I sit here and I'm watching this dude and I'm appreciating his game so much more. I had another one for y'all. I know I had some more Joker. Hold on. This dude, man. But I know y'all gonna come tell me, y'all gonna come. Can we just talk about Joker right now? Watch this. Y'all see that? Watch this. Right in the pocket. Watch this, y'all. I know y'all got somebody to shoot like that. Y'all got somebody to do that already. Yeah, somebody else that already did that. It's amazing to me. And something else I saw in the Warriors game. Y'all know I have to do this every time because I'm working, y'all. I'm trying to get sharp because I got to watch games because I tape all the college games and I want to hear what the guys and how they call the games. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it's been fun watching, but it's been filling my DVR up too much. Thank you, Sonya. Sonya said, let's just enjoy the greatness. Denver and Golden State tonight. Oh my goodness, y'all. And smart enough to relocate to 3 more. Oh my God, look at this man. He watching the game with me. He watching the game. Y'all watch this. I was trying to wrap my head around this one, y'all. Somebody help me, because I know somebody gonna come on here that y'all done did it better somewhere else. If you have, let me know. I'm trying to wrap my hand around this one, right? That's that kind of stuff, y'all, and I'll be needing y'all help. But you ain't lying. Baylor, oh my God. Hey, man. I did not know Jacoby, what his name? Walters? I didn't know he was that good. I ain't never seen him play. I just heard about it. Thank you, Miss Christie. She said it looks like a 1-2-2, don't it? But it had man principles in it, though, Christie. Christie, because whoever had the ball, they guarded it. They got up and guarded them, and the other four just played zone. It couldn't have been. Let me see. They ain't gonna, let me see. You said they had Curry. I'm glad you looked at that. I didn't see Curry following nobody. How's it going, Kurt? I like that. Thank for pointing that out to me. That's why I show it to y'all. I'm trying to learn something. What else I got? That Jacoby kid. Oh my goodness. I call it amoeba defense. Matchup zone. I like that. But I like Baylor, man. Now, I ain't convinced of the bigs, but guess you ain't, everybody ain't gonna have no good bigs now. You just got to be big. Them big bigs, everybody ain't gonna have no Zach Edey. Look at Chuck McGowan. Yeah, Chuck McGowan, ain't nobody used that in a long time, that term. Amoeba. I don't know what the hell how I came up with that. I remember that. Hey, man, this young man was 7 for 13, 4 of 7. I'm talking about Jacoby Walter. 4 for 7 from the three-point line. 10 of 10. Y'all know how I am about free throw. The man ain't missing that. 6 rebounds. 2 turnovers. 2 fouls. He ain't gonna be around that long. He ain't gonna be around that long. I hate to say it. He looked like one of them. If Shohan can go after 1 year, this kid gone like a turkey through the cone. Unbelievable. Shout out to Baylor. But y'all, I want to share something with y'all. Everyday John want to be a scorer. Good. I want to share something with y'all. So, my partner, he called me. He had been locked up for a while. I told y'all must think he been locked up for a while. And he out now. He doing great things, doing big things. And we was just talking about, we ain't never talked about it, politics before that much. And but he got to talking, Chuck. And he was telling me about, he just knew that I voted for Trump. I said, why? Because of the tax bracket. The tax, I said. If I think about my taxes, all I'm thinking about is me. But when I think about what he and his minions are doing to black people, I'm thinking about we. And I want y'all to understand it. So if anybody ever want y'all to have some ammunition, got this from Roland Martin. Not my words, but boy, I agree with him. He said he was having a conversation in 2018. He said, I was talking to a brother who owns several businesses. He said, I didn't vote for Trump, but I'm going to be honest. That tax cut has put about $500,000 in my pocket. This Roland saying, talking. And I said, I get it. But the question is this here. Is it about your pocket? Or is it about black people being savagely being destroyed left and right? Talking about this voting, because we're going to have a big vote coming. This was a big vote this week, yesterday. We're going to have another big vote in a year. In a year. Okay, we're on the clock. Less than a year. He said, what you mean? We're talking about examples, Dan, but I'm bringing it, he said, I'm bringing it up present day. He said, how is it that I could never, ever consider supporting Trump over Biden? how could I ever consider voting for a third party in this race? This Roland talking. Because the week, he said, he telling them why, that he could never consider supporting Trump. He would never consider supporting a third party race, because all the third party doing is trying to split the votes. And he's usually a black ass person for the third party trying to split the vote. Cornel West, in case you didn't know. He said, I could never consider it because the week after Buffalo, when the 10 black people were slaughtered in a grocery store, a bill was put forth on the floor of Congress that called out white nationalists and white supremacy, and every Republican voted against it. This your ammo when your folk get to talk crazy. But I just got started. Every Republican except one. Sonia, this the Chop Shop, but baby, you gonna get everything on this show. Cause what the hell are us watching sports and talk about sports if we don't get this right? Shit, they have all us locked up and having us nowhere we can't even go to the games. We got to sit in the color section. Now, hope they got your attention. Watch this. There was a bill that was put forth on the floor of the House, and the goal was to get rid of racists, extremists, neo-Nazi, and white supremacists in the military and in law enforcement. But every Republican voted against it. Donald Trump had lunch with crazy ass Kanye West and a white supremacist and a virulent racist named Nick Fuentes at Mar-a-Lago right after this. Listen to me, man. Let me tell you. Did y'all see what this man just put on the screen? Did y'all see what this man just put on? But I'm gonna leave him alone because I don't even want y'all to know, because I know him. But then I'll talk about health care. I can talk about the cuts that they wanted to make in education. They didn't want y'all to have health care. If you pay for it, you can pay for it. You're rich, you can pay for it. If you're poor, your ass just die. I'm telling you, they cutting everything that got something to do with education. And educating people that look like Eric Bowens. And y'all sit here, man, I ain't feeling this. Okay. What do you think is going to happen when the massive cuts come to Pell Grants? Don't you know that's how y'all athletes and a lot of y'all get in schools? It affects the basketball community. See, I got to get y'all this stuff because I don't know where y'all be. We already, y'all have the highest student loan debt. Talking about black people. Trump and the Republican Party do not support student loan debt relief. And the most of the people with the student loan death relief looks like me and Sonia Sandifer and Kevin Freitman. And this dude asked me why I ain't voting for Trump. Even the 1.3 billion people who had student loan debt relief, and it came to about 127 billion. So when I look at the multitude of issues, so when I look at the 9 nieces and the four nephews that this Roland talking, and I look at my parents who 76, my mom's dad's 76, my mom be 76 in 3 weeks. He said, there's no way in the world that I can legitimately say I'm for black people and support a person and a party that is doing everything that they can to decimate black people. Today's Republican Party supports Ed Blum in getting rid of affirmative action. I told y'all about Ed Blum, the millionaire. The Republican Party endorsed him to get rid of affirmative action. In case y'all didn't know. And it was 16 Republican attorney generals the week after the Supreme Court decision. They sent law firms telling them, your fellowship programs to help these black people get in it, they might be unconstitutional and illegal. They are targeting corporate America. They're telling Target, they're telling Walmart, you can't have these minority hiring things no more. They are targeting jobs program. They are targeting HBCU initiative. Why you helping the black colleges? You're not helping the white colleges don't need no help. But this what's going on, y'all. Every single initiative that are targeting, they're even targeting a black venture capital fund called the Fearless Fund in Atlanta. Some black women said, look, I'm going to get together because we black women, they won't give us no loans. So guess what? I'm going to raise $50 million so I can give black women a loan. Ed Blum coming her, telling her that's not unconstitutional. You just can't give the money to the black people, the black women. You're holding everybody, but y'all won't give it. Y'all won't give it to the black people. Ain't nobody said nothing about it. They're targeting corporate America. I told y'all, I said, y'all better get all y'all can get with that George Floyd thing. Because after 3 years, them white folks they're gonna cut it off. And they done cut it right off on y'all's ass. I told y'all that 3 years ago. Listen, y'all. So you think for a second that I would even consider these people who are so virulently anti-black? Y'all know what? I'm bringing Jimmy in, and I'm going to stop there. But I got something else for y'all tomorrow. Y'all, hey, you got to come back for the second part. Cause I was getting to the crescendo. But keep that in your pipe and smoke it. And Jimmy, if you ever come over here with something that close to green again, boy, oh my God, you're killing me. It's close. It can't be close. Do you know how many green shirts I got I can't wear? Well, hold up.
All the way yellow. That ain't no lime or nothing. That's yellow.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I got it. I fixed it. Somebody call you, talking about you got 31 flavors. But no, hey, y'all, tomorrow, I'm going to stop that. Sonya, make sure I got something for you tomorrow. I'm going to go to the crescendo tomorrow. But Jimmy, come on, what you got, man? Talk to me. I heard you went somewhere last night. I wasn't doing it. I didn't do it.
I went out there, but they got to share the show first. You got to share the show to get this. Share the show right now. Let's get this thing rocking. Share the show. We're going to talk girls high school basketball. We're going to talk some boys high school basketball. And we're going to go and take a lap around the horn on some college basketball and acknowledge some of the young fellas from the state of Texas who did fare well yesterday in college basketball action. So you guys can go start looking those up. Meanwhile, what you asked me about? What you just asked me?
I said, you went out this season. Y'all almost psyched me up and had me come out there see a girls basketball game last night. Now, ladies, I'm coming, but last night y'all didn't want to see me last night.
Well, I can attest they probably didn't want to see you last night, and you probably didn't want to see them either last night. Here's the deal. I went over to Cypress Springs High School.
Okay.
There was a highly anticipated showdown on the slate. It was Summer Creek and Cy Springs. And just for the hell of it, I'm curious. I'm looking. Hold tight. I'm gonna look something up that I hadn't looked up yet, and I want to look this up so I can get it right. Okay. On the TABC, whether you agree with them or not, they are the measuring stick, or they are the foremost authority when it comes to scholastic. They're the foremost authority. That means they're the most accredited within by the coaches, because the coaches help vote on those teams. The preseason girls statewide rankings
Okay.
had Summer Creek at number 4 in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, San Antonio Clark, DeSoto, and South Grand Prairie are 1, 2, 3. Summer Creek was number 4. Cypress Springs was number 9 in the state. They were hosting number 4, according to the TABC. So here we are. This game consists of 2 preseason top 10 teams in the state. It was on their schedules. That means this game qualifies as pretty much a showdown. Okay. I see some of you guys filing on in. I'm sharing the show with you guys as well. Share the show if you haven't done so. Give us a thumbs up on the YouTube if you haven't done so. Let's get this conversation going. Summer Creek opened up a can of whoopers on Side Springs, period. There's no way around it. You could see, if I was one of those guys that ballerina and tap dance around facts, then I would be wrong for engaging in this conversation in the manner for which I'm about to do so. But for those of you who have known me, I've existed in this space for over 2 decades. And when I first came into this space, it was, of course, you can say a little bit more, things a little bit more stern than nowadays because of the sensitivity in our society. Thanks in part, for better or for worse, because of social media and the way a lot of these kids are coddled. The final score after the first quarter, I got there in the first quarter. So I missed the game. And you guys know me, in case you wonder what I'm doing, girls basketball. I strongly encourage you to tag somebody in the girls basketball arena right now. That way they can get familiar with the way that I vibe on this stuff. Firstly, due to the fact that I arrived there late, you ever guys wonder when sometimes when I arrive to a game and you see me go sit by myself, that means I'm there and I'm planning on working, or I'm planning not being bothered or being it. I'm gonna prevent somebody else from invading my space accidentally. That means you can't slip and fall on me. Your popcorn can't spill on me. I'm sitting by myself. I need to be undivided. This was one of those games. I got there. When I got there, the score was 4-0. So the game had just started. It started kind of a little bit late. I barely missed it. That may be 2 red lights, Alan. That's how I look at it. I got caught by 2 red lights. I'd have got that tip off. So now, when you see me writing, this is what I write on. I have these sheets that are made, and I make notes. This is a shot chart sheet. I normally would chart games. People notice that sit by me, they can see this is how it goes. Well, here's the deal. You'll see nothing in the first half because I said if I'm now late, it's no sense in me charting the game. But I do have some notes up here. I did make notes. And those notes help me to understand. I go back and I can figure out moments that were pivotal at certain points of the game. Summer Creek, as I mentioned, we just tuned in. We're talking about girls high school basketball. Summer Creek at Cy Springs, 2 of the top 10 teams in the state went head-to-head last night. Both teams played in the kickoff classic on Saturday, right behind each other. And after watching both teams, I had polled a lot of people. Who do y'all think is going to win on Tuesday? Most of the nominal or supposedly nominal spectators that I polled that were supposed to be powers that be or seasoned in the girls basketball sector, none of them said Summer Creek was going to win. They all said Cy Springs after what they saw on Saturday. And I was like, I don't know about that. We'll see. Hatter on yesterday asked me the magic question of the conversation. Who had the better team?
No, I said who had the best guards?
Who had the best guards? And my response was, it was a deviation, but it was an answer. I said, Summer Creek has the best guards, but Cy Springs has the best prospects. Come to find out, I didn't realize that 2 of the young girls on Cy Springs are ranked in the top 25 on ESPN. They have a 9th grader and an 11th grader. Now they have a 12th grader that's committed to Missouri.
That man said Boone. Did Boone officiate the game last night?
Yes, Boone did officiate.
What? Yeah. I thought he was lying to me. Okay, keep going. I thought
Boone officiated.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's the deal. I'm looking to say I asked the wrong people. So the first quarter, just fast forward. I get there, it's 4-0. 4-0 is no reason for panic. 4-0, 4-0. You got 2 buckets, I ain't scored any. However, Cy Spring didn't score their first basket until 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first quarter. By the end, the score was 9-2.
Were they getting shots that were they missing? Are they
just missing with a combination of turnovers? The energy was still there slightly, but then they were getting creamed on the offensive glass early on.
Oh.
Summer Creek was the aggressor. So that means every other possession for Summer Creek really was 2 possessions, or in some cases 3 possessions, because you shoot it, miss, rebound, shoot it, miss, rebound. That's 3 possessions. So you can see the momentum had clearly swung in favor where Summer Creek was they were just doing what they want to do. And there was this young lady that her number was 32, right? Her name is Mariah Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Brown was like Antoine Carr.
Okay.
On that court last night. She was getting all the gritty, dirty stuff, getting all the putbacks. She might have had 4 putbacks easy. Just put back, that's an offensive rebound, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, they can.
At least 4 putbacks for Mariah Brown.
Do she wear goggles?
Did Mariah?
But what Antoine Carr? Yeah, why Antoine?
No, but I mean the way she was gritty, not the way she looked. The way she played, that style.
Okay.
That means she wasn't considered.
Did she block shots? Because that Antoine Carr used to be the enforcer. He was the enforcer now. So she was the enforcer.
She was the enforcer.
Okay, I got you.
Easy last night. And understand something. when I compared it, I'm just saying I'm going way back and just pull that one way back. I could have
Yeah.
brought a comparison to the new school, but I
Right.
just was on some old school.
No, that's
tip.
good. That's a good.
So here's the thing. She's not the girl. She's a 12th grader, Adam. And she's on the court. She's a teammate with another 12th grader that's committed to Rutgers.
Okay.
They're playing against another 12th grader that's committed to Missouri. Summer Creek was in the man-to-man.
Okay.
Pretty much the entire game, right? And guess who number 32, Mariah Brown, was guarding? Now, I made note of that. She was guarding the girl from Cypress Springs that's committed to Missouri. So that's a Power 5 signing. Signing day is today. So I'm assuming that Mariah Brown is probably going to sign. I'm sorry, not Mariah Brown. I'm assuming the girl that she was guarding was Mariah, another Mariah Vincent is going to be signing with Missouri today. I'm assuming. Today is the first day of signing day for the NIL, not NIL, National Letter of Intent, NLI. So here's the deal. Just a formula for you guys to follow me. If and when you have not just a Division I player, and they're guarded by a non-Division I signee or prospect, there's a certain level of expectations, and I say it on the boys' side all the time. You're supposed to dominate the non-Division I prospect. You're supposed to. It's expected of you to dominate. I didn't say to break even. When it's a showcase game, if it's a showdown, you're supposed to dominate. Obviously, you got the Division I, not just so now that's Division I, Adam. But what if that player is going to a Power 5? That's 2 layers up on D1, and you're being guarded. You're being guarded by a player that has no Division I offers. And I confirm this is according to the head coach of Summer Creek. No Division II offers, no NAIA offers, no JUCO offers, no Division III offers. This girl, Mariah Brown, according to the head coach of Summer Creek, has 0 offers as of yesterday. But let me tell you something. I know Archie Young was there filming that game. And I bet my right pocket, I've been doing this stuff long enough, that if somebody obtained that footage from Archie Young from last night, and they was to go and circulate that thing through the college coaching ranks, I bet my right pocket 10-1 on any of you suckers that want to take this bet. I could do it myself. And I guarantee you that it will attract, that performance last night will attract the attention of college coaches. She will have an offer at the non-Division I level, at least.
By that one game?
Because that film is filled with
all. But I'm saying, but that one game.
That one game film will attract the attention and the interest. That's all it takes nowadays, Howard. That's all it takes nowadays. Now you got to keep doing something to keep their attention.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you. See, here's the thing.
One game can change your life then.
You can change your life. Hell, you watch what happened to Mike Collins when he goes up against Pebblebrook in a couple of days at the season opener. His life can change.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Good point. Good point.
So my thing is, and understand, this is not, it's one of those things, and this is not, remember, I don't think, and I'm hoping I'm not coming off like I'm slighting Cy Springs or Mariah Vincent. I'm not. But what I am doing is I'm giving more power to Mariah Brown for what she did. She was able to contain. Understand something. Let me get through this. Out of Mariah Brown had 12 points in the first half. Remember I said about dominating.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the score was at halftime? I told you the first quarter was 16-2. At halftime, the score was 32-11. Summer Creek over Side Springs. You know how many points Mariah Brown had? She had 12.
Wait a minute. The girl with no offers
Yeah.
had 12?
She had outscored the entire team at halftime. And there was absolutely no stalling whatsoever. So now you see why I'm
She got an offer from Antelope Valley.
Well, coach didn't know that.
Yeah, coach didn't know that.
She might have had. She said, "I want to say that." As of last night, that offer might have been in the summer. You know how stuff goes. You get offers in the summer, and you wait a little while, and that offer gone. That, according to the head coach, his name is Danny Ott.
Okay.
From Summer Creek High School. He's a new coach there.
Mm-hmm.
He said last night that little Miss Brown had no offers. I say what? I'm not talking about Division I, coach. I understand that. I'm talking about Division II, Division III. They don't know. He says she has nothing right now. So those are understand. This is the type of thing that when we are in attendance, Doug Jones was in the building from RCS Sports last night. He drove all the way from Port Arthur, Texas to come see this game. So this game, once again, I said it qualifies as a showdown. Again, he drove from Port Arthur and then drove back home after the game. Archie Young, who normally primarily covers the boys sector, he was there, right? So he was in the building filming this game. This footage from this game, they played man-to-man. This girl with no offers guarded and defended in a man-to-man setting a young lady that's committed to Missouri. Now, let's get to the good part so you understand what this that way the beating on the drum is going to get a little bit more thunderous now. And I'm going to deliver it like this. I could go and tell you guys that Mariah Vincent had no points in the first quarter. She had no points at the end of the second quarter. This is the girl that's committed to Missouri. She had 0 points at the end of the third quarter. So fourth quarter is garbage time. Going into the fourth quarter, the score was 43-21. It was up by 22 points. They had led by as many as 30 in this game. Mariah Vincent ended up with no points, no free throws, nor no field goals this entire game. Guarded primary. And in the fourth quarter, Hatter, for the most part of the fourth quarter, Mariah Brown was on the bench as Summer Creek had took most of his starters out. He took 4 of his starters out for sure. So she's on the bench, and guess who's on the floor on the other end? Mariah Vincent was still on the floor, and she still did not.
She didn't get her no money then either.
Didn't get no money. Time. And guess what? It be days like that sometimes, little mama. I understand that. It ain't about.
But zero, not zero.
Zero.
How many rebounds you have?
I didn't chart the game.
Oh, that's right. You didn't chart because you got.
I got that. I didn't get the beginning. I wasn't gonna start it. And now I charted the game in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
You see. So I did in the second half. I wanted to see a trend. If they were going to come back, I wanted to be on the front end of it. I did chart this second half. I didn't keep no stats though, because I didn't know I wouldn't be able to combine them stats with nothing else. Now in the second half,
you know what? I hope she listening to this.
That's what I'm hoping. And
I want her. She because she got to know when you. To whom much is given, much is required. If we talked about her the day before, yesterday, we talked about her. People on the feed was talking about, wait till you see Vincent, wait till you see Mariah. So
that's the lefty. Remember, I got the lefty mixed up with the.
You got it mixed up, and I think it's a good thing. And I hope we take this as motivation. That's all we trying to do right now. Because, baby, you going to Missouri wants you. We got to make sure you're ready when you get there. We don't want you to get there and then you're being the transfer portal. You got to compete. You can't never go in a game and not score. Ever. Ever. You got to go to the line. I don't care if you missed your first couple of. You talking about if you was missing? Well, guess what? I'd have found out then, cause I was gonna do, and maybe she hadn't heard this before. You got to your team depend on you to be great, baby. That's all. That's all I wanted to tell
I
you.
had somebody emailed me, texted me, and they said, well, after all, this can't be all on her. I didn't put none of it on her.
No,
I just I'm relaying the facts that she was held scoreless.
Absolutely.
By whatever means you want to, that's a fact. That ain't my opinion. I'm gonna get. See, it's different than the facts and opinion. That's a fact. She was held scoreless in a game that featured 2 top 10 teams in the state, and you were at home. But darling, it's not nothing bad. It happens. And this is if it's gonna happen, you would rather it happen on game number 2 than game number 32. Because if you get in those 30s, that means you're in the postseason. That means when it happens, then your career is over with at the high school level. That is. So I'm more so, once again, I'm pounding the table, I'm bullish on Mariah Brown. She's what I call on the boys' side as a have-not. She have not received. She have an offer from a Division I school. She have not the options that many other kids have. Now, despite the fact that she might have played grassroots against many of these girls, and this is one of those things where this was her day. And guess what? She ate. She had 12 at halftime. She finished with a game high 18 points. This girl Mariah Brown did. She finished with 18 and a win. Now, mind you, I've seen her play twice in a 72-hour span, right? She had 12 points, 7 rebounds on Saturday evening in the win. So she's right now, she's on the scout. She's an authority. She's something to, whoever they play from now on, it has to, she's going to bring a concern going into the game. You got to keep this girl off of those boards, especially the offensive end, or she's gonna create a depressing atmosphere on that court for the opposition. That's how I word it. You guys, this is your first time hearing me insert myself into evaluations on the girls' side of high school basketball. Now, it wasn't just Mariah Brown, but she was the most. If that was a game ball, she got it last night. Ain't no doubt about it. Anybody in that building would not. Hell, Cy Springs should have got a ball out their bag and just gave it to her. Now, meanwhile, the girl that's going to Rutgers, her name is Zakara Perkins, number 22. You could tell she's long. You can see the physique. You can see how she's built, that she's a Division I prospect. It doesn't take much to figure that out. Now, her productivity last night, remember, it was all Mariah Brown and a team in the defensive efforts of Summer Creek in that first half that really, really, really created that separation. Combined with the fact that Cy Springs allowed their energy to be zapped away, despite the fact you were only down 10, 12, even 14 points, 16-2. After 14 is nothing to come back and get. Are you serious? Now, however, I will say one of their leading scorers, number 2, Ayla McDowell, she got into early foul trouble, and that messed up some of their rhythm. So that means and she's 6'3", she's the tallest girl on the team. When she goes out, you have to replace that 6'3" with a 5 foot something, and with much or less talent. So the talent gap that you're substituting with was not compatible when Summer Creek goes into their bench. They have fresh legs, and they're keeping it on, and they're getting it in. And I'm telling you something. Remember, as I said yesterday, I believe, based on what I saw, Summer Creek had the better guards. And it proved last night. They were the better team as well. I wasn't so sure who the better team. I just knew they had the better guards. I know that normally the better prospects would galvanize and form a superhero tandem. And normally the better prospects couldn't be able to prevail. But in this case, Zakara Perkins, she finished with 14 points. That's the girl going to Rutgers. Also, Kennedy Simpson, she's a 10th grader. I like what I see from Kennedy. She worked that pick and roll. She worked those picks, those she was working, controlling and conducting the train and taking up all the slack on the offensive end that her comrade, and that's Mikey White, the one that wore number 1. That she was the one that was putting in all the work on Saturday. She had 14.6 rebounds, 9 steals on Saturday. She didn't score a punt last night. Didn't have to. She was helping run that thing. It may have been, don't get it twisted. Cy Springs probably came into the game and probably in part of their scouting saying, look, we're not going to let Mikey White beat us. But what they didn't say, they wasn't going to let Mariah Brown beat her. Mariah Brown did her thing. And, of course, look, Kennedy Simpson. She's a 10th grader. She had 9 of her 11 points in the first half when the tone was set. Remember, she had 9 in that first half. This 10th grader damn near outscored Cy Springs by herself. Put that in perspective. So the future is bright for underclassmen in Greater Houston. I've only seen a few 7 basketball games of the girls' stature. I can firmly tell you right now that the future is in good hands in this city. This area, we have some talent coming through the chutes in 2026 and 2027, especially 2025. We're good to go. Now, as far as Cy Springs, another stat for Summer Creek, in case you guys didn't get this. I mentioned Kennedy Simpson, and I forgot to mention you guys Jania Murphy, right? She wore number 15, right? Jania, she got it in and was part of that. She was part of that crusade as well. Okay, she finished with 10. Zakara Perkins finished with 14. As I mentioned earlier, Mariah Brown finished with 18. 18 plus 14 is 32. Plus 10 is 42, right? Plus 11 is 53. I'll say it again. 18, 14, 10, and 11 equals 53 points. Let me read y'all the final score. 53-36. Yes, you're doing it. 4 people on the entire Summer Creek roster. Only 4 people scored the entire game for Summer Creek. And they were up like 30 at one point and finished the game winning by 17, 53-36. Only 4 people scored every point for Summer Creek on last night. That's astonishing. That's phenomenal. And you got to win on the road. Right? Now, for Cy Springs, Ayla McDowell, that's the 11th grader. Remember the other day she had 19 points, 12 rebounds, and she fouled out. Last night, she finished with 13 points, 11 in the second half. Most of that damage was done in the third quarter when she got hot, hit a couple of threes back to back. Then she ended up picking up a technical, which later in the fourth quarter fouled out. So if you're keeping, this is a statistic that I'm focused on if I'm Cy Springs. You have to find a way to put Ayla McDowell in position to minimize her fouls. She has fouled out both games this season. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it like this. She's leading the state in fouls average per game right now. 10 fouls, 2 games, 5 fouls per game. So that means you can't get no higher at the high school level than 5 fouls per game. So her average per game right now, she's leading the state. Hell, she's leading the nation. Hell, she's leading the world in, just being facetious on that. But at the same time, I like Ayla McDowell. She's promising. She got in foul trouble early on and allowed herself to just get deflated. She got back in the game. When she got back in the game, it was in the second quarter and midway through it. And, they were down 20. So it was kind of, it's hard sitting on that bench. And, this decision, it's one of those games. These two teams, if they meet, and I think Cy Springs is Region 2. Somebody said yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And double check. I got it right here. I keep my Cy Springs. Yeah, they're Region 2. So they don't have to worry about each other in the postseason. They don't have to worry about each other in the postseason. That's these two teams. Summer Creek is Region 3. Cy Springs is Region 2. All they can do now is root for it. It's an ugly loss, but it's good for you can easily bounce back after that. Now, I mentioned to you as far as other bright spots for Cy Springs, they have a 9th grader named Gemini Mitchell, right? Gemini Mitchell spelled with a J. We noticed her the other day. She had 13 points, but I also noticed the other day she had 6 turnovers. And, of course, this girl is talented. There may not be another 9th grader in the state. I can't profoundly say that because I hadn't seen the rest of the girls in the state or the top tier of them, so to speak. But I do know from what I understand that she's definitely number 1, number 2 on your hating. If you are even a hater, you can say she's number 3 in the state of Texas right now, which is very good company. That's a hell of a front row. It's like if you go to a concert and you get a seat on the front row, and you get a seat in the VIP section of Ursha. If you're a female, ain't nobody gonna ask you, well, what seat were you in the VIP? You're gonna say you gonna get back home, girl. We was VIP in Ursha. See, it's a whole different category. You front row in the state of Texas. That's a hell of a seat. It's a hell of a view. So this girl right here, Gemini Mitchell, understand, she's gonna be she's a problem right now, but she's gonna be a real problem as the years progress. All they gotta do, I hope like hell they can keep her in Houston so we can get to watch her. As the years progress. So that's we have it from the game last night, and shout out to Coach Rogers over at Side Creek, and of course Coach Ryder, Coach Simons for their hospitality. Shout out for Coach Art, Coach Mayfield, Coach Thomas over at Summer Creek for their hospitality and in their conversations. As I understand, with RCS Sports, we are emerging into the girls sector. I told you guys this years ago. I'm not covering girls wholeheartedly. Don't expect me to be in the gym every Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. No, boys' season is going on while girls are going on. But if there's a marquee game, I'm definitely going to sacrifice a boys' game to go see a girls' game. If something I need to see, if there's something I need to see, for the most part. And of course, if that program or that team is welcoming or supporting the efforts of RCS Sports. If you ain't supporting me, if you're not putting logs on the fire, then don't you expect the fire to keep your ass warm. That's for sure. So now, I did see. I shout out to all the people. Trey Phillips, I didn't get a chance to see you. I saw you from afar, but as I said, I came to the building, man, and I was in work mode, and I got to grinding, and when the game was over, I wanted to get a few facts and get some stuff and make sure I reconcile and got the final scores right that because I didn't chart the game. I want to make sure I got all the data I needed, and but anyway, I'm looking right now at some of the comments. And where's the wheat fall girl at? That was the one that went to St. Pius, I think. Doug Jones. Where is she at? What number? I don't see a wheat fall on the. I didn't see a wheat fall on the roster. And I was wondering. I remember her brother, Bryson Wheatfall on the boys' side. Oh, that's Zakira. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm looking. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man, she in the 12th grade. Yeah, okay. That's the one that, yeah. I remember she was a little bitty old thing, man. Little bitty old thing. I remember that. We go at the house, y'all at the Wheat Falls house. Me and Sandra watched a couple of boxing fights. Come over there, they were staying over, they was on to another school, staying over somewhere else then. And went over there. Yeah, them little bitty kids. One of them kids, stay y'all butt in the room while grown folks not watching the fight. Yeah. Dang, that is her. Yeah, man. Zakira, 14 points last night. Congratulations. Make sure you guys share the show. If you haven't done so already, share the show if you would to your timelines, to your groups, and let them know that we exist. This is a new area we're talking about. And meanwhile, you guys keep us posted, if you would, about a lot of things, or a lot of players, or a lot of games that we need to see, that are players that's getting it in, so we can acknowledge them in a timely manner on the Chop Shop. Last night in college basketball action, Rice, talking about a can of whoopers. Rice opened up one on University of St. Thomas, 101-57. They didn't just beat them by 44 points. They bursted the clock on them, 101-57. I was impressed to see Keanu Dawes in the starting lineup. He's the freshman who signed with Rice a year ago on this Wednesday. And it was a kid that Rice got over Utah. He went on an official visit to Utah, and everybody thought he had folks was actually from Utah. And Rice pulled that thing off and got him signed. And he's one of those types of players that could change the game for Rice. Now, however, in the days of this transfer portal, here's the deal. Keanu Dawes only, he had 6 points, 5 rebounds, but he played 21 minutes and he started last night, which is a good line in a debut of a win. Because mind you, you don't think if it's a 44-point spread, you don't think that the coach need to put him in all the way through the game. So he probably took a huge risk. But the thing is, if he fares well, very well, then it increases the odds of other teams slipping him in his DMs or other people going and have conversations with his former grassroots coaches or people that's of influence to him, and to try to get him to hop in that portal and leave Rice for greater days as a result of the name, image, likeness. So I'm glad to see Rice kicking right now. And we in this year's magazine, the magazine is going to be released on Friday evening at the Campbell Center. In case you're wondering, will only be able to get it at the Campbell Center on Friday and Saturday. There will be no remote locations for the magazine this year, unless there's somebody that calls and say, and I'm not soliciting not a single place to hold the magazine. If you want it, you better find somebody that's going to the gym, to the Campbell Center on Friday night or Saturday to the season opener, and you let them know, you cash app them or Zelle or Venmo them your bread, and they can come back with your magazine. We are not planning to put them in any locations. So that means, remember, Silsby, your team is playing. Get somebody to pick you up a copy. Beaumont United, Beaumont Westbrook, your teams are playing. Right? College Park, your teams are playing. Shadow Creek, Seven Lakes, you better come to this Campbell Center. This thing is over 100 pages once again. It has a lot of picture, glossy color pages. It has a section in there an article inside of there that will detail to you guys how you can obtain complimentary admission to a college basketball game. Boys or girls, we detail it and give you the cheat code, how you can get in without sneaking in legally, formally, without compromising any eligibility, how you can get in the games free. We detail that in one of the articles. Also have another article. I engaged a hell of a conversation about who's the top team in the area. I'm sorry, who's the top high school team of all time. I took on that conversation because nobody else will. People would throw it out there and let everybody else throw that conversation. I engaged in the article, and this particular article is 17 pages long. It's a short book. That could have been a book. I could have wrote a short book on that. In the state of Texas, in Greater Houston, since the turn of integration, who has the top team ever from that point to now for his high school boys basketball? And I put the criteria for each team. I went and did a whole bunch of research. Dude, this article is 17 pages. I've never written an article that long in my life. So I hope you guys have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it sparks conversation. But first and foremost, a team had to go undefeated to even be on this list, to even be in consideration. And we narrowed it down to 8 of the best undefeated teams that ever suited up from 1969 to 2022. I hope you guys enjoy that article when it comes out. And it's a lot of work. A lot of you guys don't realize that. And so don't forget, we talked about the season opener. You get your VIP tickets. Go to rcssports.com. rcssports.com. You go to that website and you will be able to give you guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. That's something. No, you won't be, because it's green on there. So
It's
yeah,
blacked out. So
yeah. So but you go to rcssports.com, you see the flyer, you see the schedules, and you will be able to see the link to get your VIP tickets. What does it enable you to do? It enable you to sit on the floor, courtside for both days, and get you into the hospitality room. So that's going to be home in the home cooked hospitality room. Hospitality room, the food will be the bulk of the food is Saturday only. Friday we'll have probably some beverages in the hospitality room. You know, it's only 4 games. So make sure if you haven't done so, we still have VIP tickets. You want to get down there, put your feet on the wood. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not going to be able to get you on the floor if you didn't take care of your business this year. We have, I'm not, I've done it last year. I did it the year before that. So guess what? After I done comped you that privilege a couple of times, I'm just not going to be able to do so this time unless you have your credential. So you got to respect that. But you know how this stuff go, Hal. It's an old saying. And we land the plane on this. You can go and give, you can, as I leave my out of the house, out of the driveway, I get down to the corner store. There's a guy down there on the corner store, right? And it used to be when I used to go there, I used to go that way all the time before they built the bridge on Homestead. And that guy will get out, go stop in there. You know, sometimes we go in there and just say hello, validate the hood card, see some of the fellas, shoot the stuff, shoot the smack with some of the guys standing outside. And someone would always ask me, man, give me get 75 cents. Let me get 75 cents. They want to get a bill. So he say, and I can believe it right there. They want to get a bill back then, them guys, or put it on that 40 or whatever. So if I was to go and I gave him that 75 cents a couple of times in a row, then it was one time I ain't got the change. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm really on the phone. And so the guy bugged me, hey, man, let me get Hicks. Little Hicks, let me get the 75 cents, man. Let me come on, hook. No, I ain't. I shake my head. No, I'm on the phone. No, I ain't. No, I come back out. He messing with me again. Man, give me 75 cents, man. No, not today, bro. Not today. Man, that's sorry as hell, man. That's sorry as hell, man. I'm the same guy, man. You was little, man. You know, you want to use my ball and this and that. And so people, he kept that inside of him all them years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I went from being cool to being a sorry son of a gun because on that day I didn't have no. So I mean, if you gave somebody something 355 days on
And the
New
one
Year's
time.
Eve,
It don't take but that one time.
And on New Year's Eve, you came by and they said, give me something. You say, man, I ain't got it. No, man, not today.
You sorry. You're sorry.
You are negative to them in life. That's the thing. You're negative. That's how people, I'll leave you guys on that thought. Don't put yourselves in situations where you can become negative just that easy in a person's life. Or they can become and they can take your thunder. Because that really troubled me. I drove away.
Yeah.
But
for him to say it like that, yeah.
That really zapped my spirit.
Right.
Because I was like, wow. All these days, I thought I was building up my credit with him. I thought he was cool. I thought when I'm not there, you know, that man, Hicks, man, he's a dude. Now, I'm no good, sorry. I'm cheap. I'm tight. Don't want to give nobody nothing. And they ain't going to tell you all them days I gave him 75 cents. Want to give you guys with that, man. But anyway.
That's a good one, man. I didn't know it got that bad. That's a good one.
It can, though. Just think about that,
no,
man.
No, I'm talking about that it's everybody. In other words, it's going to be limited places down there. Because, I mean, sometimes I come down there, people that where I'm supposed to be. Just make sure you put a big chop shop. Put a big chop shop sign by where I'm supposed to be at. So, because I come down, I don't be want to mess with them little folks. I mean, y'all, they doing their little thing. But yeah, it's limited. And you don't just want everybody walking down there. It's limited. It's got to be special, and I like that. You saying it's got to be special. It's exclusive. Everybody just can't hop your ass and be down there. You ain't got that thing on. You know, you're gonna be asked to kind of move around a little bit. So don't get mad. And I guess you just explaining. Don't get mad.
Don't get mad.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
But
Don't get mad this time.
We'll talk more about that on tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I like that.
Man, this Women Rock Wednesday already. Good.
Oh yeah, man. This thing, man. The tournament in 2 days. I mean, the Stephen Open started. It started on Friday, right?
Start on Friday.
When the teams get here on what? Tomorrow? The out of town team.
The team from Atlanta get here on tomorrow.
Okay.
Duncanville going to come in on Friday.
Right.
And they'll stay overnight. So
Okay.
I also want to let you guys know. Shout out to Coach DeFron Favre.
Yeah.
He's the assistant coach at Pebblebrook High School.
Yeah.
He's going to do a meet and greet.
Mm-hmm. Y'all found out the time yet?
Yes, I told him it would be about 6:45.
So at the stadium, though?
At the stadium,
okay.
A meet and greet in the corridor up top. You come in, you're going to do a meet and greet. He would be able, right where they sell in the magazines, because his company, they bought one of the exclusive prime advertisements in the magazine this year. So he'll be able to autograph his ad page for you guys on there. And understand, this is Black history, this young man. He's not going to be coaching basketball very long.
I mean, if he want to, he can, Jimmy.
That company is expanding too quickly. So I'm just telling you, and with
Jimmy, when you're the boss, you delegate stuff to people. Sometimes.
Yeah, but you got as you say, how the Funkadelic you say, the bigger the headache, the bigger the pill.
Hey, do you think that Phil Knight's around here worried about what Phil Knight worried about that? No, but in the beginning though, he was all over it in the beginning. So yes, man. But yeah, man, but a great guy, man. I can't wait to see him, and I can't wait to see him on Friday. Yeah.
So he's going to be in. So he's going to tentatively, if you guys know that every 2 weeks or 2 to 3 weeks, I've been making appearances on the Factor Uncensored with Isaiah Carey, and was on there again last night. I got Coach Favre maybe on there on Thursday night, live in the studio. Based on it, the plane is supposed to rain a little bit in Houston on tomorrow night. So based on the weather, no delays, knock on wood, and we get him on. That way, we're gonna help our brother. I just saying how they say in the church where you from, Memphis, in the old church had it with the air conditioning in the window. Help our brethren. We'll help our brethren. and I mean, help him. So if you get on that way, he can share his story. And because ironically, Isaiah Carey and Favre both are from the Baton Rouge, New Orleans area.
That's where that damn fly flew in his mouth down there.
That wasn't no fly. That was a house fly, wasn't it?
Or whatever it was. That man said, "Got." But no, man, let's get out of here because I see y'all tomorrow.
We up out of here, man.
Right.
Make sure you share the show, guys. And on your way out the door, thanks so much. Tune into the Chop Shop. See you guys on tomorrow. And hey, man, Chop Shop. Share that show right now.
We out.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.